Hey guys, how's it going? We've got an egg cutting video for you today. They started pipping yesterday at day 60, so we're super excited. All 13 babies seem to be moving around inside the eggs, and one of the babies is already almost completely crawled out of the egg. We believe it was the very first one that pipped. So we hope you really enjoy this video. If you remember me talking last time, an egg cutting video is just us cutting open the entire clutch and kind of showing you what we got as far as colors, patterns, genetics, things like that. If you remember, we paired our lesser cinnamon to our pastel Inchy pinstripe. It's 100% het orange ghost. So that's what we're working with when it comes to genes. We hope that you're excited, we're excited, and we couldn't be more thrilled with our very first clutch being 13 eggs. We definitely hope that all the babies make it. There are some of the eggs that are a little bit smaller than the other eggs. So some of the snakes look a little bit smaller than some of the other ones, but everybody's moving around inside the eggs. I've seen plenty of heads pop out so far, so we're very, very hopeful that all these babies make it. The next video when it comes to this clutch will be us showing you the babies actually out of the eggs. So at that point, we'll be able to finally show you what all of them look like. We'll be able to sex them, find out which ones are male and female, show you those, and go from there. I really hope you enjoy this egg cutting video. We're going to get to it right now. Well guys, we have our very first pip on the eggs. We got a baby's head coming out. It's really exciting, day 60. So we mentioned in the last video we wanted to wait until this happened to cut them, and it has happened. So we are going to do this egg cutting video for you guys, and we're going to see what's in these eggs. We're going to hopefully be able to see some of the different colors and patterns and results of this pairing with our lesser cinnamon female and our pastel Inchy pinstripe het orange ghost male. All of these babies will be 50% het orange ghost. There shouldn't be any normals. Super cute. This is our very first clutch here at Magic City Morse. We're so incredibly excited. If you remember from our previous videos talking about Priya, we didn't think she was ever going to go because the last time she was paired was in January and nothing ever happened for a while. And then in April, she actually laid this clutch, and it kind of caught us by surprise because of how further back, or how far back the pairing was with her and Leo. But here we are with 13 eggs. Zoom in a little bit more. We're going to see if we can look at this baby's pattern right here. I know we saw the head. It reminds me a lot of Nala because it has that thick line down the back. Okay, so this is egg number 2. What he's doing, if you've never seen an egg cutting video before, is he is pinching this side, this dimpled side of the egg, so that he knows it's a safe place to cut. We're just doing a little slit. And gonna see what this baby looks like. Ooh.
It's like pastel.
It might be a lemon blast in there. Could be. It looks like kind of yellow. But it definitely looks like it's got pinstripe in it. Definitely could be a lemon blast or a pinstripe. That's exciting. Lemon blasts look great as babies. They look really bright yellow as babies, if that's what that is. And hopefully these guys are all healthy. Okay, this is the third egg. You can actually see this first little baby sticking his or her nose out again. Exciting. Okay. See? It's definitely a really light color.
Yeah, we'll give it a few days, see if it comes out.
Okay, so we don't know about this one yet. So here's the fourth egg. You see anything?
Yeah. Not I want it to be.
Oh, it definitely looks like it's got inchy in it to me. Because it's got that reduced pattern. It may have lesser.
Well, they'll all have... Yeah, I forgot lesser was in this.
Yeah, that could be definitely in there because it's really, really light.
So that could be somewhat this is.
First two definitely have pinstripe. I believe the first one definitely has cinnamon in it with the pinstripe. And then we think this fourth one over here definitely has inchy in it because we saw that reduced pattern. We're not really sure about the third egg that looks like white. So we'll have to kind of wait and see on that. But this is egg number 5. Okay. That one
What, another pastel?
definitely looks
Cinnamon
like a pastel. I definitely think it's pastel. I can't really see much else. It could be inchy. Okay, so that is the first 5 right there. So we'll wait on these babies to crawl out of the egg on their own. So if any of them would have had any issues trying to pip on their own, because sometimes that can happen, the babies can actually drown inside the egg if they're not successful at pipping on their own. So this will help them if any of these babies would have been having that issue. So we got our next 4 out of the 13. As you can see, some of the eggs are dimpled significantly and some of them are not. I have read a lot of people's opinions on this. There are people that say that their eggs never dimpled. And there are some people that say their eggs dimpled a little bit. And some people that say their eggs dimpled a lot. So tell us down in the comments if you've had any experience with different variations in whether or not your eggs ended up dimpling before cutting or not. We've been waiting a while for this, and we know you have been too if you've been following along with our videos. Okay, so we're going to see if we can tell.
Another lesser... Lesser pinstripe?
Definitely looks like it's got lesser in there. Some big veins in there too. Big healthy veins. And a lot of these eggs are pretty big on the bigger side too. If you're wondering why a lot of snake breeders use incubators and we take the eggs from the mother, you can maternally incubate if you want to, but there's a higher success rate if you actually use an incubator because sometimes the mother can actually roll the eggs out from under her, and then there could be temperature fluctuations with maternal incubation because even in the wild they will not all survive. So this is just a way that we can step in and help ensure that majority of these babies make it, if not all. And this looks like it's got lesser in there too.
Yeah, lesser inchy.
So you guys, anything that looks really, really light, almost like a white or a cream color, has that color to it. Lesser is in the blue-eyed leucistic complex, if you did not know that, and Priya is a female that we intended to also pair with Lucian one day because he's a Butter Mojave blue-eyed Lucy, and so Lesser and Mojave will produce more blue-eyed Lucies, and then so does Butter and Mojave, and then you can also get Super Mojave, which is 2 copies of the Mojave gene. That would be if we paired Nala and Lucian because Nala also has Mojave. There are quite a few genes that are in the blue-eyed leucistic complex, so that's why you're seeing a lot of these babies such a light color because they've got lesser in there, and lesser is definitely part of the blue-eyed leucistic complex. So if you're trying to kind of learn about these genetics here, you can kind of see, you know, half of what makes a blue-eyed Lucy because you're getting these different snakes that have such a light color to them. So we're cutting the next one. Let's see what this one is. That one looks like it's got inchy. I can see if I can zoom in. And I went on Genetic Wizard and I was looking a lot at the different combos and also Morph Market with their calculator. And there were some combos that Morph Market and World of Ball Python's Genetic Wizard didn't even have pictures of. So some of these combos could be different combos that there are no pictures of yet. Just because all the possibilities that were listed, there were some combinations that didn't seem like they had any pictures of yet. So we'll have to see when all these babies come out if we get something unusual that we haven't been able to find a picture of yet. And you guys will have to help us out when coming up with what all genes are in there. Because with codominant genes, there's 5 total. So we've got Pastel, Inchy, Pinstripe with Leo, the father of the clutch. And then with the mother, we've got Lesser and Cinnamon. Here's the next egg. Let's see what this one looks like. Gosh, that one looks like Lesser too.
Oh, that looks cool.
Looks like we're going to have a bunch of really white, almost white colored snakes. Pastel looking, or cream colored snakes, rather. I think that one might have. Do you think that one's got pinstripe?
It's like a pewter. No, I really
It's
don't
like a pewter.
Definitely a.
Okay, so we've got the last 4.
Definitely another pinstripe.
Can you tilt it a little bit this way? Yeah, it definitely's got pinstripe in it. That actually looks like a kingpin to me.
Pastel pin.
Pinstripe and Lesser makes up a kingpin. If you've ever seen a kingpin. Pretty cool. Look at more. Alright, here is the next one.
Another cinnamon. Cinnamon pin?
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Ooh, really light color.
Cinnamon lesser pin.
Could be. Hard to tell with that one. It's definitely got Lesser in it. Most of these have Lesser, which is cool.
Little guy's moving around.
This one's moving around definitely, so.
It's like a pastel pin. For show.
You know what?
So maybe some lesser in there.
That actually, that looks like a white snake that's also got pinstripe. It looks like it's definitely got Lesser. That's really cool looking. If you guys can see it.
Some yellow in there too. So cinnamon inchy pastel pin.
Could be. That's a really pretty one.
We're on day 60 and we were actually going to give it 2 more days before we even tried. We're going to wait till the first one pipped. And the first one did pip. But the thing about it is he's on the top. So with the top, the heat's going to raise. So these are all on the bottom.
So if you guys remember me talking about this Exoterra incubator, it was kind of one of those things where we were going to see what happened. We were going to see if it worked for us. And so what he's saying is that the first egg that pipped was in the egg box on the very top. So we have to make sure that with the slight temperature fluctuations based on what you set the temperature at versus what the probe said, some of the babies may or may not make it, or some of them might have some issues. So we're going to have to see what happens with that. And this one is the one egg, the one snake out of all the babies that looks like
he's rock and rolling in there.
It has a little bit more of the classic pattern. I can't see that one on the camera. What did it look like?
It looks like a normal.
Guys, thank you for watching this. We hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to definitely do another video soon when the babies crawl out, and we're going to show you what we get. And then soon we're also going to be able to sex the babies to tell you which ones are boys and which ones are girls. So that will be exciting. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, if you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram. Our name is @magic_city_Morris. We post daily there, so you'll get to see a lot more about the babies there on a daily basis rather than a weekly basis through our YouTube channel. Also, we have a Facebook page. If you haven't ever gone on Facebook to look for us, it's Magic City Morris on Facebook as well. We'll be posting the babies there and giving you little updates along the way.